Much. Dylan McGorty, Tyler Jacobs, and Bill Belichick is the subject of this 120. He was asked about resting his starters in Week 17 against the Miami Dolphins. You may have already guessed the type of response we're going to get.
I don't even know how many starters we have, but we have a lot more than, we can only inactivate 7 players. So, this isn't like a preseason game where you have 75 guys on your roster. It's a regular season game, so I don't really understand that whole line of questioning, and I'm not saying I'm a great mathematician or anything, but the numbers just don't add up for that type of conversation. So,
oh man,
don't know what was said there by Bill Belichick, but
he's so smug. It's like, so he sees an angle where he could go, well, mathematically, if I rest all the starters on defense and offense and special teams, there frankly aren't enough backups, so I'm probably just going to play all my starters. Great, Bill. Thanks, Bill. I think you know what we were talking about, but anytime he sees a little light shining through where he could get an escape, he takes it.
Let's put some truth serum in Bill Belichick. What would he have to say about this narrative that the media and fans talk about here in the final couple weeks of the season? If you already have clinched, like, say, the Dallas Cowboys have, and that was a topic of conversation here tonight with their Monday night game, or like the Patriots have not done yet, but we know they're going to be in the postseason and have a first-round bye, or they're going to have home field throughout, likely. But his thoughts on resting players, if we put truth serum in Bill Belichick, what do you think he would believe?
I think if there's anything to play for, Bill's going to play for it. I think if there's nothing to play for, Bill does have an eye on the bigger picture.
Right.
He wants to go and win a 5th Super Bowl. That's what he wants to do. And the best chance to be able to do that is, number one, gain home field throughout. Because then these matchups where, we've talked about it, can the Raiders go and win? Well, that's all gone aside with the Derek Carr injury. The two teams I think you're worried about are the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's that much harder if they have to go to New England to play. And look, they lost the last game of the regular season last year to Miami, and that's one that I think still stings a little bit with Bill Belichick. He wants to not only win this game, he wants to wrap up home field throughout. Plus, you've got little wrinkles like Michael Floyd getting worked in and getting some game reps. Malcolm Mitchell is still someone that doesn't have a ton of experience. You're still trying to work in Martellus Bennett as your number 1 tight end. There's a lot of things that you want to use these 4 quarters of play to not only wrap up home field throughout. We know that they're going to have a bye, but to get that number 1 seed with a win. But in doing so, getting some reps so that 2 weeks from now, you're not going to get game reps till that second weekend of playoff football. We know that for sure. I think they're going to utilize this to work on some stuff. But a typical Belichick answer.
Typical Belichick answer. We don't rest, though, here at 120 Sports and the